Hey guys, it's Christine, owner and content creator of bloomingbrilliant.net, where I share educational resources, parenting advice, and of course, information about homeschooling. I'm a homeschool mom of two. I homeschool my daughter, who's almost 12, and my son, who's almost 8, right here in Brooklyn, New York, and I love to share our homeschooling journey with you. Today, I'm going to continue talking about homeschool planning. I'm trying to post videos, and I don't want to say try. I am posting videos every day for the month of August, and hopefully then we will come into a good routine that we can continue throughout the year. But definitely for August, we're going to be doing everyday videos. So what you can expect from these videos is they're going to have very little. No, they're not going to have any. They're not going to have any editing. So you're going to see me sometimes dressed up like a human being, or sometimes like a little troll with messy hair and no makeup on. Just a roll of the dice. Whatever I'm doing that day, you're going to get. You may get a messy background like we have here, or you may get our nice closeted background where it looks semi-decent. It's just, I want to get it done. I want to be here for you guys. I want to give you guys tips and support and encouragement, and I don't want to come up with a reason for me not to do it. And all of those things that I just listed, not having makeup on, not looking like a human, looking like a troll, having a messy background, or no place to actually film that is quiet, you'll hear noise in the background, will make me stop. And then you guys why don't you host videos? And that's pretty much why I get in my head and I stop myself, because of all those reasons. And August is not going to do that to me. I'm here, I'm recording, and I'm going to give you guys what you want. So now that that's out of the way. So we're going to be continuing our conversation about homeschool planning. Yesterday I put up a video and I talked about not overwhelming yourself when it comes to homeschooling. A lot of us, we look at what everybody else is doing and we choose things that we want to do, and then it gets overwhelming and we like over plan. So we fill up every single second of the homeschool day, and then we crash and burn because something takes longer and it changes our schedule or a routine, and we can't get to everything, and then we're completely stressed out. We have so much pressure on us and we lose our minds. So that was a synopsis of yesterday's video. If you want more detail and more rambling, then definitely go check that out. The day before that, I shared a lot about whether you can homeschool, because I get these messages and people are always questioning whether they can homeschool. Sorry for the big loud sneeze. And I explained parts of my life that y'all didn't know that I don't really share a lot, and I just want you to know that you can homeschool if you want to. It's really up to you. But in case of like any scenario, if I can do it, you can do it, and you can watch that video as well. But anyway, enough of that. Today I'm talking about getting your kids involved in the homeschool planning. And I mentioned this yesterday in our video, that it's really important to get your kids involved in the homeschool plan. And I'm going to tell you something. As homeschoolers, what's really great is that our kids can have more control of their education. They're able to make choices. They're able to choose like what way they learn best. You know, maybe they can't choose it, but they can choose like how they receive then the information. So if they learn best by not sitting in front of a desk and working on a piece of paper and actually doing things, then they can, we can cater an education for the way that they learn. And while there is going to be time that you're going to have to take to plan all that out, having your kid alongside you saying, yeah, you know what, let's try this, or I'm really interested in this, it will change their education and make it something that you don't have to fight with them to do. Now, it can be done for everything, but you most likely going to have places where they're not going to be like 100% on board and 100% happy with like maybe a choice that you say like, we have to learn this because this is like our state requirement. There's still things that they're going to have to do that they probably don't want to do. It happens. So I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm just going to be able to have them choose everything and it's all going to work. I'm sure there's going to be things that one kid is not going to want to do that they just have to do. Like, one kid might say, I don't want to learn math at all, but you have to. So there's just a leeway of like how they can learn. They can choose a curriculum that they want to try out. Have them watch the videos with you when you're checking out curriculum. Have them look at the books with you. Have them check out the programs with you, and be there and be their own, sounding board. Be in charge of their own education and choosing how best to learn. Now, of course, with smaller kids, this is probably harder, but following their interests. So if your kid loves dinosaurs, focusing on dinosaurs and bringing that into math, into reading, into writing, into all of the topics, into science, into history, and focusing really well on dinosaurs, because that's something that makes them so happy and excited, then that's your way of having your kids help out or be more focused on what they like and want and interested in, to help your planning and help not only just your planning but your homeschool run more efficiently, more happily. Have them actually excited about learning and doing school. We still struggle. I say all this and I do it as much as I can, but there's still moments where my kid is doesn't want to do it. My daughter doesn't want to sit and do whatever it is that she said she was really interested in, or whatever. She's just not in the mood. And, being able to be flexible with that, being able to look at it and kind of recording what you're doing and seeing maybe where it's not working. And then, as I said yesterday, homeschool planning, it happens in the beginning of the school year, but it's always going. And I recommend, checking in every few months. I do it quarterly, and just changing things as it goes, because we have to be flexible and our homeschool plan has to be flexible as well. So anyway, having your kids help out with the planning, get their say on things, and have them take more control of their education is a great way to, make the homeschool better and also help you with the planning and everything. And it will make your relationship better. And you can't also forget about yourself. Sharing your own interests and things is also a great thing to do in your homeschool, and I'll share more about that probably tomorrow. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. I love using your questions to come on here and then talk about, because then it's easier for me than to sit there and type everything out, and also it can help other people. So I hope this helps you. Again, be nice in the comments. I always fear that somebody's going to say something really mean, and I probably shouldn't say that, because then that will give leeway to the people that want to say something mean. Don't say it mean. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go. Have a great day. Happy homeschooling. Bye.